You are now listening to the Insight Fantasy Sports Podcast.
Feels like just yesterday we were here. Welcome back to the Insight Fantasy Sports Watchalong again for the footy tonight. I was just saying, it feels like just yesterday we were here, probably because we were. Shame about the matchup, unfortunately. Big problems for Carlton now. I've never been on the whole Sack Voss train and whatnot, because there was a lot going right for them. Just a few things, mainly their use of ball going inside 50 was the main big one. You know, they're winning contested possession, defending fairly well, doing a lot right. And then, just absolute capitulation last night at the Adelaide Oval. Credit where credit's due to Port, but they have these sort of games where they just go berserk and, roll teams by 50 like we saw. Will they maintain it now? I don't know. I suppose going into this one, the real notable sort of things to do with this game, we've got Bont in his 250th career game. What a career it is as well. Against the Chad in his 100th at home as well. Early prediction, I've got Dogs by 2 goals, I think. Yeah, not a lot. Yeah, single, low double-digit points, somewhere around there. And keen for the game. But of course, we're not here for me or partly the game, are we? Well, I suppose we are. But we're here to see the fantasy points of the game as I pull my team around to see what we got up to last night. So I had Rosie. Didn't expect him to go 120. I thought this was a game where he could cop a tag against a Chincotta in the forward half or something, but no, he was just let run free and doing his own thing. Liddy, 61. If you told me that, start of the week, that's where he'd be scoring, I would have been more than happy with it. Could have got to a 70, I think, if just a few more things went right. So if he kicked a goal instead of hitting the post, he would have got up to 66, wouldn't he? So little things there, but you take that from players like him. Sydney players, so I'll tell you what, Mills is into my team this week, as he should be to a lot of yours as well. If you listened or watched the pod from earlier in the week, he's just passed the eye test. He's playing at the back, kicking people out of his kick-in, saying, get away, these are mine, taking marks, not getting the tackles he used to, but he makes up with that new sort of uncontested ball component. So he's great. He's going to be going up, not just going up cash, but I think he could be a real challenger in that sort of contested D6 spot. We talked a lot about the rolling 22, and I think the locks in our rolling 22 defensively are, Nazaya here, probably D1, Sheasel as well, D2 he'll be in there, Rosie at 3, Zorko 4, and Whitfield when he comes back at 5. And then that D6 is really anyone's guess, whether you think that's going to be a Ash, a Sinclair, a Dale, who we'll see tonight. Mills will be there. Holmes, if he drops out these 70s and 60 scores. But it could be anyone's guess who's going to be in there tonight. Also, have the Bont. Still under $1 million for him is ridiculous. So if you haven't got him, he's a trade-in as well. We know what he's capable of, and under $1 million for this guy is crazy. He could be up around 1.1 in the next few weeks after this Sydney North game spell. Suppose, who else do we have from this game from me? Not a lot, I suppose, in the Bulldogs and Swans camp. I'm not missing anyone, am I? No. Brilliant. Well, we'll just have a quick geeze in a chat around who will be sort of being discussed. Matt Kennedy, who I had traded in, but reversed it to keep Merritt, because I do see Merritt's role changing, but regardless, he's looking like it's going to be F1, maybe F2 between him and Bailey Smith, but he's going to be a keeper by the end of the season. I just couldn't do it because he wasn't at value, and my team worth is a lot behind, so I'm having to cop a few on the points side of things, especially during the buys when it's best 18. But I'm waiting for him to drop a lower score, but I mean, it doesn't look like it's going to happen, so I'll wait until the end to get him in. But yeah, he's a fantastic buy if you have him. English will be fighting with Jerry, and we talked about this a lot as well, he'll be fighting with, Xeri, he'll be fighting with Grundy, Marshall, a whole lot of guys for that R2 spot, I think. Gone with a clear number 1 ruck at this point. It'll probably be more relevant if I sorted them by how many people own them, wouldn't it? Oh, Big Sam Darcy as well. I just didn't have the balls, unfortunately, to trade him in. It's just as a key forward, he doesn't get centre bounces unless he's obviously, in the ruck. And I just think, look, there's going to be a game eventually when he comes up against a harder opposition, an Adelaide, a Brisbane, where he kicks 1 goal, gets 13 touches and drops you a 60 or a 50, which I can't be having for my 836k price tags. That's enough on him. Dale, same thing as Darcy. He just has these, 87, 64, 69, 68 scores, 63, where he just doesn't, do what you need from a keeper, which is why I'm, leaning towards more consistent scorer in my D6 rolling 22. And that'd be about it from them. Sydney, I have a feeling I know who's going to be first, and it is the Chad. Big break even, he's losing cash. He just isn't that sort of fantasy build of player. He's more of your low touch, high damage, kick a goal here and there. He's not going to get young, contested ball, easy marks, junk tackles, junk points, that kind of thing. And look, when everyone was going on him, I stayed well away, and I'm glad I did. He might even be a trade out, to be honest, or maybe not. I don't know. It's tough with the Chad. Roberts, you need to get rid of in favour of Mills, and pocket yourself that 100, around about 100k, just because Mills was sort of taking that ball that Roberts used to be getting. Bice obviously dropped, Corey dropped, and just a few there. Sheldrick is a luxury trade out if you can, but at the end of the day, he's scoring your 80s, and he's going to keep on going up cash, so he's been a great buy for anyone who is brave enough on him. I applaud you. I wasn't brave enough personally. I didn't think he'd keep his role for as long. Grundy's been going ballistic recently. I have no idea what has spurred this run of points from that Essendon game. Jeez, 134 against Gawn is unheard of. 124, 139, 121. Pretty sure English is a not good but not bad ruck to be coming up against, so he'll score even more there as well. And that just about takes it to the bounce for us. If you're new to these watch-alongs and want to jump in with me, what we do here is just we pause it on the bounce. When the ball hits the floor, I'll count down from 3, and we'll sync up that way. Obviously, you don't have to if you just want some sort of commentary and comments on the game. That's absolutely fine as well. And we just look at the scores from stoppage there. Jeez, Dogs number 1, Sydney number 16 are there. That's going to be a big implement as well. If Sydney can stop those goals from stoppage, they'll be they'll be absolutely fine and well in the contest, especially at home. I liked hearing I think it was Warney from I just realised I probably shouldn't be sharing the actual stream. Sorry about that, guys. Change that up. I'm not trying to get a copyright strike here. Anyway, the band's back together for Sydney, isn't it? Heaney, Warner, Goulden, Papley's in there, Mills is there. They've just had so much back. They've been missing so much as well. So if there was a game where they were going to stand up, this would be the one. You've got that damage off half-back, solid enough midfield. I'm interested to see who goes to Sam Darcy, because that could be a real damage component for them. And yeah, we'll leave it at that until the bounce, which, yeah, obviously is not far away. Obviously, if you have your questions and whatnot, conversation topics, chuck them in. I love having a chat with everyone joining around. If you haven't already, my Twitter is down there in the corner, at BK_IFS. I'll just be posting general fantasy and footy chat as you'd sort of expect. And yeah, I'm keen to get into this one. No vices or, captaincy for obvious reasons. No vices for me. I think it's a toughish matchup for Bontempelli if there was anyone. Same with Kennedy. Yeah, don't know if you'd be going anyone else with some of the matchups around for our players. Anywho, getting stuck in. Alright, we are paused on the bounce. I'll give it a couple of seconds in case anyone's behind. I think that's enough time. So we'll go 3, 2, 1, and play. We're away. I'm not going to pay the advantage there. Haha! Little Papley charging into Big Darcy and thrown on the ground. Oh, and here he is already! It's just a genuine cheat code. A Melican on him there. And Sam Darcy starts as he means to continue. Gee, and how else would he want to start? So let's see this run and jump, because you just can't... Oh, he's used Blakey and Davidson as a bit of a... to create that separation. It's just, yeah, no one's spoiling him when he's up there. Yep, easy as you like. Yeah, no chance. Another free kick against Grundy. Another free kick for and kick for English. Wonder if he's going to do the same thing. Not quite there. Now, Mills already with a touch. Papley, early touch. Oh, it's not a sold out stadium there at the SCG. That is not a good kick from Papley, but it works. Warner over the top. Roberts involved. Papley gets it back. Moving down the line. Hayward. Just going to be a stoppage there. So it looks like Richards is going to get the Jordan tag. Now Warner. Clever kick. It's going to be paid as 50 meters. Lloyd sees something he likes. Blakey can't get it. Slips over. going to get the free kick. It's another... I just think of all the times that Blakey plays for free kicks. I'm already thinking of that Archie goal in the grand final last year where he's gone down holding the head, you know. Just play to the whistle, mate. And he gets lucky flapping the arms here. Kick stays narrow. Now Dale with the kick-ins. Bontempelli +5. He puts Dale into trouble. Oh, what's he done? Oh. 9-17 last week, they've just said on commentary. Let's go Dale. Up it goes Davidson. Good mark. Johannesson just goes deep. Outnumbered as Darcy gets it to ground. He's going to get it back. Over to Frazier, does well. English is looming forward. Breaks the tackle, Mills. Inside, Darcy! And there's the second. Goodness me. He just is a must-watch. Darcy, isn't he? Because that's, you know, I haven't heard anyone say it, but, you know, there would be people around that just say, oh yeah, he's just a tall timber that just, you know, takes contested marks, get the hands up. But look at this craft. Finds himself in some space. Throws it on the boot. So many layers to his game. I'd be loving this if you were an owner. English gets up. Gets it out. Kendi dropped. Kicked. Bont with the kick off the deck. Touch Lily play on. Blakey. Crest kick to Grundy. And Mulder Papley playing slightly higher up the field today. Just gonna soar over. Alright. 5 minutes. In. Shildrick. Johannesson needs to get rid of it. Oh, that is terrible. He had an open player to go to, too. Doesn't look confident. He was looking inside. And just doesn't even score. Now then, another chance for an entry. Oh my! What is going on here? Holy, just turnover after turnover. Now then, Lloyd. Obviously dropped last week, like 1-8, goodness. And he'll get it. About time. You take those however you get them, don't you? Done well to read that from a while off. Nicely done. Oh, interesting angle on the bounce. Tackle flibber. Oh, Bont to Kennedy. Oh, Melican. Outmarked. He'll get a good crowd reaction out of that, you'd think. There'll be another Grundy plus 6. Good kick. Campbell comes deep. Oh, is that going to stay in? Big intercept mark lob. Oh. Great kick. West. Oh, what's he done? Oh, throws off Warner. Gets it back. Over the top, Johannesson. Not there, Harms. Gets there. Davidson just going to get locked in again. Good pressure from Sydney. Plenty to go from Richards and held on to by Jordan. Pressure for the kick and he kicks it out of bounds. Good roll from Jordan. Long down the line from Rampy. Not quite there. Grundy hoofing that out of there. Oh, great mark, Hayward. Now Papley has it. Don't know if he's got the journey from there. And tries Shaw is going to give Dale a plus 6. No, they're not 15 metres. What is going on here with the Dogs trying to play it out? Harms needs to get rid of it now. Dale needs to hit a target. Shanked again, but it'll do in a space. Johannesson. Good target. It's just going to be punched out of play. It was a good start from the Dogs, but they've just slowed down a little bit here. Darcy not there. Harms ducks under. Nicely done. Davidson's going to be touched. To ground. West. Big bump. Big bump Vandermeer. Still there. McNeil has the bounce. Oh! Oh my god! Oh! Oh! Tom Wilton nearly get back. Oh, just went at right angles. Mills with the kick out there. Love to see it. That has to be a free kick, doesn't it? Ball. Sheldrick again. He's looking great. Row bottom now. We'll spoil Williams. This has all the makings to be a great game. Dogs still plenty to improve on. Darcy does well. Dale with another kick. Advantage. Bond. He'll get the handball over to Vandermeer. Vandermeer just defected on the kick. Ooh. Done well to not be 50. Vandermeer just pokes it in for a run and jump for Norton. Just hasn't got enough of it. Yeah, Aaron Francis playing back for today, as we can see on Norton. Darcy does well. Richards. Yeah, big tag on him. See the holding around the waist as it is. Arms around again, holding the wrist. Who's going to get that? West. Up goes again. Harms gets it out again. This could be a turnover. Jordan gets through a few. Kick to Hayward. Held out well. Sanders goes back. Williams gives it back to Sanders. Dale on the wing. Inside he goes. Great take, Norton. Very well. Now, out from Dale again. Can't quite mark. Let's take it down. Harms held out of it. Tell you what, it's a good thing that they got those first 2 goals. The Dogs. So I haven't looked anywhere near it. Grundy now. There's a player there. It's going to be Jake Lloyd again. Yeah, who's meant to be on him here? Oh, terrible slip. And just going to hang it out left. Is this got the right? It does. Warner gets the goal. And Swans take the lead with it. Goal on the 100th. How good. Excuse me, just eating my ice cream. Been eating good this week as well. Anyway, now would be a good time, breaking time for a check of the fantasy scores before the quarter time break. So yeah, no surprise. Lloyd Dale with plenty of it, 26 already. Darcy 25 with those 2 goals. Sheldrick's impressing. Warner's got that goal. He's got Bont on a 12, not really threatening. I'm looking for one man. Kennedy on a 6, hasn't quite done enough thus far. And I'm also looking for the main man. Where is he? Mills on an 8 as well. Okay. So some slow starts from a few of them. English 19. Grundy 21. Stoppage heavy game means those Ruckmen are going to score. And Kennedy's just got more. I just had to go and check, didn't I? And Kennedy gets a set shot from inside 50. (17-4), so it's a good set shot. Right to left, and he nails it again. Damn it, are you serious? I look at him on 8, cheering. Mark kick goal. That's plus, what, 12? Why do I do this to myself, dude? Why do I do this? Look at that, just drops it in from English. Now what are they checking something? It's taking a while. No, bouncing away again. Oh, done. Kennedy again. That's beautifully done from Melican. Just used his body, bodied him out of it, and took the easy mark. Goulden. Haven't seen much of him yet. Short kick. So they go long down the line now. English, easy intercept over the top of Sheldrick. What a start he's having. Williams, long. Just didn't even try. So he gets that back position, works him under it before. Now gets in front and stays strong. I'm seeing Mills back there. Just trying to get him in a position to use the ball. It looks like Sydney are going to switch it from right to left here. Now goes inboard. Great kick. A bit of dare. And now here they come. Blakey. Bont does well, and he's might be holding. Yep. Well, no, the advantage was that handball. They saw it didn't get to his target, so then you pull it back. Didn't play a long advantage at all, David King. I'll just... Ooh. Look at this pressure difference. It's nearly doubled by the Swans, and they're still... Dogs still up by 5. Warner now. Door throws one off, gets the handball away. It's going to be a turnover, though. Gonna work back. Warner now up top. Nothing there from Campbell. Papley! Steams through! And He gets it. And he's back and he loves it. Loves a point as well. That'll get the Sydney fans up and about. So he just gets away from... Is that West? Yeah. Bramble, yeah. Who was on him? Done very, very well. Alright, another one there. English deep entry. Done well. Sam Darcy hasn't been sighted. Kennedy over the top. Wicks just needs to snaffle this, and he does. Gets it out. Liver cops one. Long inside 50 again. Darcy cops a rough bounce. Rough bounce again. Goulden moving his way back. Not quite got the journey. Well worked by Sydney. They're going to play that advantage. Campbell now has to chase. Look at big lob running. Beautifully tapped back. Hayward, they have numbers here too. Going to go corridor. There's the one more kick. It's now marked for them. Oh, had to go to Blakey, you'd think. Does well, Janison. He's going to get it back. Down the line. Norton with a good mark. 3.5 minutes left in the half. What the Dogs would do for a goal here. Bontempelli, that'll be a nice +5 for him. Bramble now can hit a target. And he does to West. Yeah, the Rock going with the big switch. There he is, yeah, just finds his space and gets there. And he nails it. Nicely done from West. 2.5 minutes left in the quarter. Let's see this move around the back. Yeah, just gets in front of him. No, Heaney's been nowhere actually, just thinking of the game as well. And up it goes again. Richards does well, gets out of the pack, inside to out. Tapped over the top. Francis does enough, Mills with a touch. There's Heaney. Gets his first. Blakey now. Around he moves. Can he hit a target now? He does. It's a great target. Nice hit on. 2 minutes left in the quarter. Can we see another score? Goes inside corridor. Fantastic kick. Slowly moving their way forward here, Sydney. Long inside 50. Grundy gets the free kick. Gets the mark and the free kick. These two ruckmen are just having big impact. Now then. Can he put it through? Needs to be from here. His kicks across his body. The inaccuracy continues for Sydney. Nice hit on wide to Bramble. Great intercept, Mark McLean. Oh, there's a free kick against. Inside Norton. Oh my. Gee, got away with that. Garfield Dale is going to get another +6. Bramble, a little bit of kick to kick from the Bulldogs defences. Seeing that clock tick down, hoping for a stoppage in here. Norton tries to get it out. Big win from Hayward. No. Oh. God. Goodness sake. So what's this 50 for? It's a great mark, Hayward. Now, can they get a mark with a few seconds left? Beats his man, gets the hands up. Robe on him. Sell some candy. Oh, just shanks it wide. Another behind, and we hear that siren to indicate the end of the first quarter. What are we seeing in the fantasy verse? Is exactly what we want to know. We are seeing Lloyd up top. Gee, good return for him. 48. Papley's getting amongst it. Dale 35. Got to be happy with that if you have him. I put a reverse fucking jinx on Kennedy. God, I was saying he's been slow, and then I think he's put together 28 points or 26 points in that 10 minutes after I said that. English and Grundy, I'll pair them together 33-31. I said about Sheldrick, I said if you're happy just getting 80s, then you're happy to hold on to him. He might do more than an 80. Chad 27, Darcy 25. They both had goals, and that is an important one to remember. They'll be more a part of Darcy's regular scoring than Chad Warner's. Bont on a 21, you want more impact from him. As well as Mills 12, you need more from him. Gee, Richard's been tagged down to just the 4 touches. Gould's going to keep on going down in price. Only 1 disposal from Heaney's interesting. Anyone else you're really considering here? No that I can see. Yeah, and that'll just about do it for that. Yeah, goodness, I don't even know what to do in these sort of breaks anymore since we went over all the matchups and my team and trades and whatnot at in our last watch along, which was yesterday, and yeah, I think about what to get done. I suppose we can run over my team a bit more and see how the players are doing in there. Yeah, Mills on a 12, Bont on a 21. And that is all for this game. So Mills is locked into my team now. Yeah, I'm worried about that Kennedy. Really worried about Kennedy now. Yeah, dropping in ranks since the start of the one, just with all the Sydney, Port, Carlton and Bulldogs players that I don't have. Yeah, I can run over last week. Yeah, Merritt 57 was very annoying, but I did manage to put the vice on Jackson for that 144, which was an excellent move. I can't wait to get back to, just best 22 scoring rather than the best 18. It's just been an absolute nightmare in that space. Obviously, if you're watching on YouTube and you have any questions, chuck them into the comments box below. Happy to have a chat about anything that you're thinking of, or you can even tweet at me. Down there at BK_IFS as well. That's enough of looking at my shambles of a team. Get back to the game. Yeah, I thought Bulldogs going to run away with it from the start, but just some smart use. And Sydney are bringing pressure as well, which is obviously important. And yeah, they're doing that fantastically. They're stopping that sort of... They are stopping the stoppage damage that the Bulldogs can have. It's been a good move on Richards. You can tell that he's being clamped. Just like to see a bit more out there from Heaney, to be honest. He's been a bit of a ghost in that first quarter, but don't think he'll stay a ghost for long. What do we look at on the stream here? Yeah, just Darcy's impact with those 2 goals. Quite a good player he is. Quite a good player. Just ticking down the seconds, really. Don't have much else to discuss. And the context of these games in this round, too much, I suppose. What a week. Did this week feel longer for anyone else as well? I had a really long week. Gonna sleep well tonight. Yeah. Bulldogs were looking interesting trying to get out of their defensive 50, but I think that's just a testament to, to the Swans' defense. Mills only 12 points for his 5 disposals. Bit of sweet Caroline, or as some would say, the poor man's country roads. Up it goes again. Heaney playing on Bontempelli is an interesting note. Oh, beautifully done, Hines. Just big don't argue in there. Bramble again. Out the back, Darcy tries to go. Gets the pick up. Oh, you're joking. You're joking. I was thinking to myself, I know he's good, but he has to centre this. He's going to be a team player. But just slots it instead. Gets out the back, picks it up. He did have a look in the corridor, to be honest. He did look in middle. It see nothing was really on. So went himself. See this again. You are kidding me. Just does everything, and there's his third for the game. He started the God, he started the quarter like he started last quarter. Whoa, big ride, high. Well, he gets him high. Wow. Does well, Coop Hines. Johannesson now rebounding. Does well, Sheldrick too. Dropping like flies. Mills, give back to him. Give back to Mills. Oh. He's still there. Give it to Mills. Good mark. God. Inside it goes. Not there. Spins out of it. Hines has been brilliant the start of this quarter, I must say. Dale now. Run on the wing. Gets the pick up. Gonna feint Lloyd. He's gonna feint him again. Beautifully done. Hits the target in the form of Fraser. Davidson's calling for on the opposite side of the field. Not going to get it. Oh, not a great kick. But Fraser will get it back for another disposal. Up and under, and it's out on the full. What the fuck are those? Oh my god. Big collision. Walks it off. Up it goes again. Tap forward. Libber. Now to Dale again. Looks around, not a lot. Keeps it in. Over top Sanders. Sanders over the shoulder and just turns it over back to Melican. He's been busy today. Big smother. It's going to stay in though. Melican there again. Kicks it in again. Handball out. Norton dispossesses him in the tackle. Bont gets the hands free. Liberatore now going to go inside 50. Big up and under. Big fly west. Can't get there. Slips over. Weeks long. Not a lot there for him. Goes defend. Needs to get rid of it. And he does. Heaney with another quick touch. Warner. Bursts away from two. He's going to take him on. Bursts away from a third. Left-footed. Inside. And you can tell he's a right-footed player. Because that's gone straight down the throat of Baileydale. And it is again now. Oh, Wicks needs to get rid of it. Can't pay that deliberate. Oh! Caught on the hit in the head, that girl, and she's loving it. Over it goes, tapped out. Roberts tries to evade the tackle. Can't get there, will use the body. Sheldrick can't pick it up off the deck. Mills gets it forward. Hayward, he's going to get it back. Mills, 2 kicks there. That's an interesting +6. Warner, Mills missed the target. He's been held out of it there, Bramble. Mills again. There's 8 points. That passage of play. Not quite there. Tapped around now. Liberatore's getting plenty of it. Bramble's getting plenty of it. Over he goes. Darcy will have that all day. Hits a target. Ooh, Kennedy! Don't know how he's got rid of that, Kennedy. Sanders now. Mills has to chase. 2 slips. Oh, big mark off the ground, Norton. Great entry. Can Norton finish it? And he does. That's 2 goals, and there's the goal. I got hit in the head watching it back. Very good. Oh, I didn't quite get the bit. Buller. Now this kid, what's his stats looking like on fantasy? Only had 10 points. Oh no, he's on 10 points. No, it's debut. Debut for the kid. Come on, kiddo. No! Oh, it's the nerves got the better of him. Nice done now, Dale. Grundy now. Blakey. It's just great kick to Papley. And his finger's out again. Oh. God, and you don't understand the effects this would have on your kicking as well, because there might be a favourite, finger you subconsciously let go of the ball off. And yeah, he sprays it left, and that's no surprise. Oh, big fly Fraser, can't get it. Goes now west. Start to play. Gonna play on. Oh, or not. Heaney again. He's trying to get himself into it. He's playing on a wing. I don't even know what he's really. He was on Bont, but obviously he's not on Bontempelli here. And English with a big mark. Good mark, Grundy. He's going to keep going. Papley, I wonder if that was his sore hand or not. Beautifully done, Caulfield. Has to get out of play, though. Oh, plenty of numbers. Tries to go through the legs. Gets held again. Into the middle. Anyway, Harms, Bontempelli skips around a few. He's going to get the handball. Just misses the target. Francis can't pick it up. Goes wide. Hines has been fantastic today, I must say. Vandermeer wheels around. Bontempelli. Being held long inside 50. Can Darcy beat two? They're working together to defend him. Hines high, maybe? He's get rid of it. Might be holding the ball. Gets rid of it. Plenty of slips around here. Yeah, Roberts just had to get rid of that earlier. Richards. Just hangs it out left. Let's have a look at the fantasy scores while we're here. Dale 55 still going big. Sheldrick 43. Morton on track for his 80. Same with Darcy. He'll make some money. Kennedy's fallen off a little bit. Bond's picked up, which you love to see. Warner 30 you'd be okay with. Mills 23, you need more from him. Richards. It's getting exciting here, actually. Up it goes. Oh, brave from Hayward. Warner. It's turned over to Dale with another mark. And another kick. Norton free run and jump, and he'll take that all day. Oh, plenty of slips on this playing field. Awkward run up, but it's another goal. And the Dogs just keep on going. I'll probably touch more on it at half time, but I was talking about this sort of dream team coming back with you know, Heaney, Warner, Papley, Goulden, Mills, but a few of them have been unsighted. You know, Papley's got that finger, which is fair enough, but Heaney's been nowhere. Warner's been okay. Goulden's been nowhere. Mills has done the bare minimum. So where to? Alright, big second quarter for the Dogs here. Warner gets it out. McLean needs to get it out. He's going to turn it over. Harms gets it out. Nicely done. Dale with a kick wide. Davidson's got to run. He picks it up. Handball over the top. Liver now. Oh, just won't get the bounce. McNeil. Norton could go again here. And he does. It's 4 in a row. I hope we don't see another bloodbath. Because I can see a few games this round being rather one-sided. So it does well. Yeah, just creating the space for each other. It's brilliant. Just beautifully worked from the Dogs. They're looking just less and less reliant on Bontempelli, which isn't good for me as an owner. Up it is again. Kennedy gets rid of it. He's going to get it back again. He's going to get a kick. That's +5 for Kennedy. Oh. McNeil gets there now. Just one-sided second quarter. And McNeil. Shanks it wide. Blakey now tries to pick a target wide. Just intercepted. O'Donnell. This might be another goals. Bulldogs if they can hit the target here. The red card coming up for Bulldogs. I'm thinking maybe it's the colour of blood. They need some blood culture out there. At least Mills will get a kick in. Sorry about that, people. It's good to see the heater in my room's doing its job. Now around the corner, Papley. I mean, he's trying to gather the ball. Oh, it's rolled it through Heaney. There's some impact. Whoa. That bloke's loving it. Needed that. Swans, can they get a run on now? Good song choice from Heaney as well. Alright. Swans back in it. Bontempelli on a wing. What is going on here? First fucking Merritt. Now Bontempelli. Oh my god. Advantage going to play on Heaney again. They have to play lob in front position. Yeah. Well done to Fraser. He's going to keep working around. No great kick. He's got the man wide. He's not going to use him. Going to keep going central of Fraser. Beats tackle of Papley. Going to go back. Lob. Oh no. McLean doesn't look confident. What's he done here? He's cushioned it straight through. Dale wanted him to keep moving it wide. Now this would be a big goal for McLean if he can kick this. Oh my lord. Not even going to score. Up again. Bond's going to hoof that out of there. Tell you what, they've done well with Richards. He's been nowhere near it. Chad Warner free kick against Liberatore. See Richards, he's still got Jordan on him. Just 3 different Bulldogs players could have marked that. And yet another turnover. Quickly into Papley. Could have gone to Grundy. See Blakey in the background screaming just to slow it down and take the moment. Swans need this if they want to stay in it. And he's going to get there. Now where's Blakey? There he is. He's probably saying to him, that's why we need you to take the occasion for us. Yeah, beautifully done. Now, I hope it shows it here. That's what Blakey does. I reckon he just wanted the direct goal assist. Gee, 9 touches, 2 goals. Put the finger back in. Alright, as we go back again. Bontempelli, pick it up, bro. Nicely done. It's a good tackle. Nah, I didn't have a prior. Yeah, he didn't even turn around yet. Richard still got Jordan on him. Or is it vice versa? Richard still has Golden on him. Richard still has Jordan on him, sorry. He just hasn't looked confident today. Hayward can't get there. And tapped out. God. Jordan. And he's going to get there. Just. Yeah, James Jordan, look at this bounce of the ball. So where is he? There he is, holding on to Richards. Gets out the back of him. Oh. Yep, just keeps hold of him, sees the opportunity. There he is, just reads the play. Yeah, brilliantly done. Alright, Sydney coming back. 2:55. 2 goals from stoppage, and well, is there time for another one? Oh, trying to get out the front. Jordan, Bont, thrown out of it. Bont's still going. He's going to get that tackle. Right, Heaney in there. Gets it out. Bontempelli with another tackle. I think they're trying to show if that's dangerous or not. Definitely wasn't. McNeil does well. Bramble now just need to keep some possession here. Oh, what's he doing? Let's go down the line. No Mark Darcy's going to get there. Oh, he's going to go long. He's going to get the block. I think he was just putting body on there, Davidson. Straight. Not 15. That's robbed me of about 4 points there, umpire. That was 15. Two minutes now. Lob gets clear, gets the spoil. Who's going to be first to it? It's going to be my man Hines. Is that going to be holding the ball? Nice. Didn't. Never had the chance to make evasive action. Libba not happy with it. They're going to get some run on here. Jordan to McInerney. Underground handball. McLean needs to the target. Just misses it. Who's there? Hayward. Tries to hit him. And it's Rowbottom. Just misses the target. It's been an outstanding quarter from the Swans. Not the set shot, and there goes that momentum for the Swans. Johannesson taking the kick in over Dale. I don't think Dale's on the field, actually. Harms has been busy today. Could go wide. Richards gets some of it. And through they go. Johannesson with a bit of run. Darcy nearly slips. 3 seconds. Kennedy with a late disposal. Richards isn't going to get rid of it in time. We're going to start. Is this going to come a halftime theme? Harms and Jordan there, the 2 ex-Melbourne boys. Alright, let's take a look at the scores. I'm actually lost as to who's going to be where, to be honest. No one's really dominated. Grundy 68 again. If anyone took the risk on him, you're going to be rewarded fucking well, that's for sure. Dale 64. Those 16 kicks, 4 marks. Outstanding for him. Warner 47. You're getting what you pay for from him. Bond up to a 47. That's nice because he started that first quarter horribly on like a 12 or something, I think it was. So big quarter from Bontempelli. I don't even think. He hasn't got a goal either. So just a hard fought good quarter from him. Sheldrick 46 has dropped a little bit, but you're still not arguing with that. Same with Darcy. Kennedy 45. This is why I didn't go into him, because if he does this again and gets to 90, he's going to go down, 20k, 15k for me, and I'll be able to pick him up at a cheaper price, hopefully, albeit not much cheaper, but that'll obviously accumulate over the course of a few games for Matthew. So I'm just looking, 110 break even it's looking like, so 20 points under that. English slowed right down. He was absolutely firing. He's onto a 43, so you can say that, Grundy's comprehensively winning that. Debate. Mills 28 needs to find something in there. 11 disposals for that 28 as well. Just no marks, no tackles. It's just all in disposals. That's not what we want to see from him. Don't see a lot else, to be honest. Not me personally. No, not at all. Alright, I suppose I went over the games in the podcast and in yesterday's stream, so if you haven't seen them, check them out. They're on YouTube and Spotify, or the podcast is on Spotify anyway, so I'm not going to run through them again for a third time, but what I think is worth running over again, and I really should have done a sort of a like visual of it, but is the rolling best 22, which is what we're really going to be aiming for. You want to be only trading in those players at this point, or players you think can at least contest it or make some really good money in it. As Matthew comes in, and Mills a bit gross. Do you think anything's changed this game, or is he just having a bad game so far? I do think something's changed this game. He's just not popping up in general play, especially with Sydney going forward. I think they might be playing a bit faster, and obviously with these halfbacks, they're more suited to that slower play where they can get those easy marks and whatnot across halfback. So I do think it is a little bit of a change this game. Whether it sticks, well, I mean, they're losing at the moment, so I don't know if they want to use him a bit more, but Blakey's there running off it. How many touches is Blakey on? 12 mark, 2 tackles. So what's the real difference if we compare them, just those two? So if you give it a look, 10 kicks, 2 handballs, a mark, 2 tackles. Mills has 6. It's just much, much, much less kicks. More handballs. Hasn't got that tackle. He's just not popping up a general play, and you can sort of see that with Mills just based off his his stat sheet, his point line up there. He's not getting in the cut and thrust, obviously taking any marks there or making any tackles. So that might be something they change if they want to come up with the chockies in this game. But I agree with you, Matty boy. Absolutely gross from Mills today. That said, let's take it over to my team, how we're sitting. Not that mine's an exemplary team at all. I wish there was a way you could just make a sort of draft team and whatnot. But anywho, at the minute, who we're going to want to have in our teams on the run home. Wanganeen Miller up. Lock, probably D1. Everything goes through him with the Saints. We see him getting involved with more tackles this year as well. Kicking it to him, taking marks, taking kick-ins. You see moments with St Kilda where they'll actually have it. They might see a teammate over there, but they keep looking around. Oh yeah, there's Naz. I'm going to go to him. So terrific ball user as well, and he's someone who's still at a decent price for what I think he can output as well. Sheasel also falls in that same camp. He's getting in and around the ball as well. Will they put him back to halfback at any stage? Not with McKercher and Daniel there anymore. Finding his best feet around the footy. Look at that. 28 touches, 32 touches, and 30 disposals in his last few games. And that comes with, how many marks and tackles has he got? 9 marks, 3 tackles, 9 marks. So he's still doing inside and outside stuff. Same camp as Wanganeen Miller for that D6. Rosie as well, everything flowing through him. I think, how long have we got until? About 12 minutes. Okay, so I might just speed up. Don't need the whole, these guys are locks for a reason. I don't need to convince you into why there are scoring points. So yeah, Rosie will be there as well. Even in a game, last night, I think he'd score maybe 90 or, probably around low 90s last night, and he pops up with a fucking 120. So, it goes to show they go through him a lot as well. You going to want to have him. Zorko from my Brizzy Lions, he's just, one of the best kicks in the comp. Go through him. He loves a junk time as well, which annoyed the living shit out of me. I can't remember who it was against, but one of the games at the Gabba, where the last just minute, I think in the last minute or 2 minutes, he racked up like 24 points from doing absolutely nothing. So he just loves his hands on the footy, so do his team. He'll stay up there as well. So they're the easy 4. The 5th, unluckily for most people here, is going to be Whitfield. If you're an owner, that's so unlucky. Coming off the bye, can you jump on him next week? I wouldn't. I'd be patient. I'd say there's better people you can trade in who will go up in price. Let him come down a little bit. Who's the matchup against? West Coast. Cat's in here as well. Sorry, Cat, might have missed your comment a little bit. How's it going, mate? I think with Sydney getting Goulden, Pat play, I think I'm going to say, and some other players back, they'll play better. Mills might not get involved. I'm 100%, that's what, I was sort of saying to Matthew there as well. I, completely agree. I think it's more to do with, no, it is more to do with their personnel, but also the pace and their pressure they're playing with at the moment just isn't ideal for his game, and they're not going to throw him back in the midfield anytime soon as well. So, the real knockout pick from a few days ago, a few hours ago even, is looking less and less like it. But hey, it's been one quarter of footy. We'll give it the full game, then we'll start to throw out the panic stations. He is at what break even's he at? 63. So he'll even get close to making money, even if he serves up what he served again. But the good sign is he's still taking the kick-ins, so that's something at least. So Whitfield, as I was saying, has West Coast, so if you need the points, you can go after him. I think you'd rather, if you want to go to GWS, you're better off, for me, getting the likes of, I'll zoom into the midfield off the back of that, getting a Tom Green, who's still going to go up money and should be a top 8 mid as well. I think he'll score massive against the West Coast as well, and obviously we only have the 2 trades going forward as well. So you'll only be able to get 1 premium, really, unless you have an absolute stack of cash. So this D6, which is currently being occupied by Tom McCarthy, he bloody... no, it's... I love the jokes from people, but I think we need to tone it down just a step from his 1 game against a struggling Carlton on debut. But he'll fill a role for now until you get that 6th defender or that 8th midfielder into your team. But at the end of the season, you don't want McCarthy, I don't think, at least anyway. that spot's going to belong to either a Holmes, a Sinclair, a Ash, there's heaps of those guys that are just a rung below, Whitfield in that D5 spot, in my opinion. But they're also just really good scorers, especially on their day. I think, who's got those big ceilings? We've seen Holmes pump out a 146 against Gold Coast, where they were just letting him run free. We've seen Sinclair post out a big 139 there against West Coast, and a 134 against Richmond, so he loves a bit of a bully. Is Jack there? And that'll do us for our defenders, I think, as I find my short list. Yeah, you could also put Dale in there as well, who, even today is already up to what's Dale up to? 64. God, Jesus, damn it. He's putting his hand up as well. I think they're really going to alternate these few around who's going to go big in what games. You'll see some of them put out a 60, some put out a 130. I think it's just going to be week to week. So just back the one you like most. Maybe take the fixtures into account, which if you do, you're probably going to back Holmes, I think. Still got Richmond twice, a North Melbourne, a St Kilda in there, and Essendon in there. So yeah, that's who you might want to lean on, but he just has less time on ground, to be honest, than a few others of those defenders as well. But yeah. Anywho, onto the midfielders, who we want in there. I'm going to get it out of the way because it upsets me every time I talk about it. That is Jordan Dawson against Richmond this weekend. I'm going to be watching from behind the couch as a non-owner, just because of that 133 break even. I think I can get him at more value. Fingers crossed. I don't like it, especially if people are captaining him and he pumps out a massive score. That's going to destroy my rank. But if he gives it a rest or takes it easy, I don't know. I'll be able to benefit off the back of that. But he'll be a keeper in there. Someone I am going to bring in at some stage. A bit like Matt Kennedy. Next up is Andy Bray. He's doing good. Safer than Sarong, I think, just because of the chance of him getting a tag is just a little bit less. Caldwell we've got in there as well. Now, what do we think of Caldwell? He won't get the tag as well, and he's just running through the midfield, putting out some really good scores. Still at value as well. He's someone you could trade in next week as well. If you don't like a Tom Green, I'd still prefer a Tom Green just because he's done it before, but he's been outstanding, so he'll be in there. Bontempelli, again, still at value. Not really sided this game, but still on 47, nearly on track for 100. So I think if he gets a goal or two off of set shots, that could put him up to a 110 just in an instant. Dacos, I think, showed last week he can do it even with a tag. And, gee, what's happening to my zoom here? There we go. Can do it even with a tag, still pumping out that 102 and one of the more brutal tags we've seen. He's got my captaincy this week for obvious reasons, just with the fixture against West Coast. They don't tag, and he's one he could really explode against. I did have Butters before last night, but another rough one where it was only 79 points, but it was still a good game for Butters, which was a real confusing one. So, yeah, he might not be what I thought he would be. 7, he was my M7, and I wasn't getting it value. That's probably a sign. Hasn't gone a real ceiling score as well. A couple of A120 in there against North. Not an easy run home as well. Yeah, I'm maybe not. And then I think maybe for those last two spots, you can get 2 of Butters, Anderson, too much inside time. For me, we'll give a look at him, 994. Still at a little bit of value as well, coming off the back of that big score. up and down run home for Anderson. Hewitt's shown he can do it this year, although the inside time scares me, and he scored a 89 against Port. Yeah, no thanks. People throw McCluggage into the mix. I think it's way too expensive now. We haven't seen it before from him, and he's more of a Hugh McDermott, we like to call him, where he's more of a low possession, high impact player, which we don't always want in fantasy for us. He's also on declining cash after that. Yeah, a couple of 80s and 90s and 100, even with 152 against Essendon in there. My goodness. Dunkley could be one you could dive into. 926k down, 200k for the season. It's going to be coming up in price. I'd still prefer a Tom Green over him. Would I prefer a Caldwell? No, I'd put Green, Dunkley, Caldwell for mine. Gets that inside and out. Beautiful mark, takes plenty of them. Doesn't kick goals, but big tackler, as we can see by those stats there. Yeah, 10 tackles, 9, 8, 10 again. So he'll bounce back. Difficult run home, which is probably good for that because we want to be locking it in that Lions midfield. Sarong, I think we've missed the boat on him a little bit, but if you did pick him up before, then well done. He's still at extreme value, Sarong. Post buy. He's got 146 and 137. That would have been an absolutely brilliant pickup if, you did pull the trigger on him. But I just don't like those players have too much inside time, not enough outside. He's still getting the tackles, though. Still getting some marks. You get the sense his team's looking for him. Yeah, I don't mind it, but I'd still have Green first over him, Dunkley, then Caldwell, then probably a Sarong, and then we go to, no point searching him up because I've held on to him, Zach Merritt. I'm giving him at least these 2 weeks to play inside. He's dropping in cash. He's just, 90, 70, 90, 50 in his last 4. It's not what you need from him, but it'll be his first season in the last. Might take these stats with a pinch of salt because I'm not 100% sure on them. But his first season since, in the last 7 years that he hasn't averaged 105, I think it was. But I think Essendon are losing. They need their captain back in the cotton thrust inside, doing what he does. Pops up for marks, pops up for goals. And we need to see Merritt back at his best. And where that is on the inside. So that gives you a sense of probably defence in midfield. We'll go into the rest of it closer to 3/4 time because we are back on here at the SCG as we flip the screen. I also want to have a little discussion around it on those defender mid duels. Might need some of them going into your midfield the way the midfield's looking. And we'll rank those a little bit more. I'll probably do that on the podcast as well, actually, next week. That'll be something to sort of look at with your trades. Plenty of best 22 players coming off the bye. And, plenty of trade targets. Just which one do you go after is the big question. Think it's still Tom Green for me, but that can change. Dropping a whole bunch of rank at the moment to all those Warner and Dale owners as we get back into it. I'll pause on the bounce again for anyone that wants to sync up. Cool, I'm paused. Give it a few seconds. Alright, 3, 2, 1, and we are off bouncing again. Good bounce at that as well, thank you. Now Libba does well. There's a missed tackle from Mills already. Get a bond kick out of it at least. Bad one though.
Richards. Where's Jordan? Might have taken the Jordan off him. Norton, great run and jump. Blakey with the turnover, and then his man gets a mark. Generational start, and that's should be 3 in a row where, you know, Sydney are chasing their tails from the first and second minute. Mills didn't want to go back with the flight there. Mills. Oh, he's missed it. All right, Mills will get a kick out from it at least. That's something. Now, see, this is where we need him being hungry for the ball. And there he is, 50. Free kick 4. Love that. Does well now. We need him to get it back. Great mark, Heaney. Oh, be upset about that if you were a Dogs fan. Tell you. And he puts it through, Heaney. Great start for the Swans. And now, back in time 4. Yeah, what the hell was that for? He didn't move. Oh, it's extremely harsh. And here they come, Warner, out of stoppage. He's going to burst past. Chips it around. Handball around Francis. McInerney. And he puts it in. And the Swans have taken the lead. Norton, that behind has got to hurt now. Beautifully done. Yeah, well, just Warner bursting out of the middle there. Oh. Nicely done, I might actually. Matt Heaney finished season strong. I think Sydney will finish season strong, and someone like Heaney could cash in at times. Yeah, I think he'll have his games as well. I think just fantasy-wise, he's going to get another touch here, Heaney. Just think fantasy-wise, he has those periods where he gets stuck forward because he'd be, one of their top 3 forwards easily, if not higher. And when he's not, he's playing inside as well. So fantasy, I'm not a fan, but for real life, I think he's going to be real important. Swans need to win 7 of their last 8 games. If they want to have a chance. I think it's 14 wins is the magic number nowadays. So if they want to hit that, he needs to have a big, big impact. So we see Fraser lining up. 8-6, so not the most accurate. Has to go around them. Oh, that ball drop looked awful. Oh, it swung. It's like a big... I know the test's on. It's like a big Mitch Stark in-swinger. It's just that guy's stressed out. It's only the third quarter. Bloody hell, first the jumper off, now the heater off. It's an absolute sauna in here. Davidson can't pick it up. See, we don't see Mills in there. Does well. Davidson held. Gets rid of it, and I think you can see from in the game as well, Heaney and Bont aren't even like standing on each other. They're just letting each other be free, and if they get it, they get it. If they don't, well, they're going to be chasing, aren't they? Libba gets it out. Swinging in the air. It's a good mark from Roberts. Not easy. Can he hit a target? It has to be dropped, right? Oh, I think this kid, he's played a lot of time in the lower leagues. Oh, Papley. No. But yeah, the kid, I think he forgot we have about 50 fucking cameras all over the place claiming that he didn't drop that. I respect the effort, though. Respect the effort. Grundy. Heaney again! Oh! There we go. Dogs just difference in their, forward 50 stoppages. Not scoring off theirs, and now, obviously now the reverse is happening against them. Old lady living in the moment there with the phone. Oh, there's a young lady living in the moment with the phone as well. Sorry, probably a bit harsh on them there. Anyway. Well, I don't think it's working for Bont just letting Heaney roam free. Is he going to do it again? Oh, well done. Dale needs to get rid of it. Might be high. And not pops out the back somehow. There's great pressure from Sydney. Poked forward. Good tackle, Vandermeer. Ooh, English. Ooh, English. Ooh, English. Eyes on that. Tackle again. Grundy. Just more of it. Hello, well done, Heaney. Sanders steps around one. Handball over the top. Bramble from 50. And he nails it. Gee, plenty of goals to be had here. That's one hell of a strike. Just goals from stoppage again. Just rolls out there to Sanders. It's great vision. And then just on the edge of the... Oh, fantastic finish. Goal number 7. And yeah, just not letting the Swans get away. These dogs. Bomb. Brilliant hands. Gets a handball away. Harms can't snaffle it. He needs to get it out, and he does, but he turns it over. Campbell. Tries to put in a pocket for McInerney. Can't reach it. Has all the makings of a classic, this game. Needs to get rid of it, West. He does so. Mills for the mark. Oh, God, not a great kick. Missed chance there. Oh. Mills just not quite there. Smacked forward. Oh, I thought he said high instead of mine. I was going to lose it. Haven't seen Kennedy much. Is he in the... on the stoppage? Is he on the bench? Might have a quick look. Yeah, he is. God, Mills really needs to pull something out of the hat for us here. Good spoil for McInerney. Oh, has options. Dale does well. Heaney again! And there's 4 for Heaney. Tell you what, Matthew, you're looking like a genius right now. Oh. Oops. So yeah, just a big spoil here from McInerney. Not an easy kick. Slotted on the left. Yeah, quiet start for him, but he's putting that behind him, isn't he? Kennedy back in the centre bounce here. And now, Warner again. Forward, anyone there? Williams can't grab it. Bremsel gone. Robot on 1, 2. Gets it out. Hemwell there. Lloyd into the middle. Couple with a run and jump. Kennedy can't get there. The bounce. Sheldrick can't reach it. Robot puts it on the boot and it's through. And they're 8 points clear. 5-2 in the quarter. Most from midfielders as well. I'm going to have a look at the stats real quick. So yeah, Grundy dominating now. English is off the field. Heaney with 4. He's going to be up there. Norton with 3. Paffett with 2. Yeah. So Dale slowed right down. Has he even got a touch? Warner's still up and about. Bonts getting there-ish. Still not enough for him. Yeah, Sheldrick 50 is fine. That Kennedy 54 is not okay. I think that'll do us for relevant guys. Won't it? Yeah, back to the game. Handballs it out. Bont! And that's what he can do, baby! Goal in his 250th, but he's not going to care. He needs to rev off his team to get a win. I mean, what does that take him to now? 64, that's a bit more like it. Still plenty to do. That's a bit better than what we need. Let's see this, yeah. One-handed grab, snapples it, goal. First centre outside the last 6. English back on. Goulden get that out. Nicely worked from Johannesson. It's a good tackle from the young kid. Gets it out. Kennedy's trying to work. There we go. A little bit of forward-off tag on Dale. Then this is why I didn't want to go him. I thought it'd be Jordan, but that works too. Harms, 1-2. Sanders. Vandermeer. He wants Pond. Hits it on the man on the mark. How? I wouldn't call that holding the ball. Where was the prior opportunity? If anyone's wondering why I'm annoyed, it's because Bont was there in the goal square. Oh, English. Bounces back to him, hands free. Dale with his first touch. Williams now, who's there for the mark? Whoa, had to be brave. Good run down from Vandermeer. There's the pressure, and now, what can Sydney do? There's Mills in that awkward spot. Now Goulden has space to run. And here they go. Massages it to Warner. Goes inboard. Well done. Oh, great kick inboard, Sheldrick. Play on. Tap forward. God, this is... Intensity in this game is revving right up. Sanders gets it again. Slips on this SCG surface. Cops one high. It's going to be play on. Steps around. 2, 3. Bramble goes inboard. Bontempelli over the top of the great mark. Now he's going to look inside. I wonder who he's going to now. Fraser. Well done, Bramble. 1, 2, 3, and then hits up Bontempelli. Doesn't get much better than that as a Bulldogs player. Fraser slots it. And once again, Swans get some control. Dogs draw them straight back into it. Bontempelli, look at this. Huh. Great touch. And great finish. Now where'll I go? Got a text from the housemates. I need to keep it down, but if the closer this game goes, don't know if I'll be able to. Up they go again. Grundy win the hit out the front. Jordan left his man and Richards nearly got free. Just didn't quite get to him. Goes again. Tapped out again. Oh, big jump over the defenders. Oh, what's happened there? It's more of the surface. Just yeah, John O'Brien is not liking this surface more than anyone. Okay. Jonathan Brown decided to throw in a fun fact. Love that. Rampy icing up on the bench. He hasn't... Oh, it's another slip. Bramble fakes it again. This is a great game from Bramble. Up the chimney it goes. Punched out. Can Kennedy get a touch? No. Whoa. Big swing and a miss from McInerney. Over the top goes Fraser. Vandermeer grabs it. Working down the line. Sanders slows it down. Vandermeer has the chance to break away now. Does well. Underground handball. Fraser. Is he going to back himself here? He might back himself from here. And he's nailed it through the middle. Excellent, excellent game from Fraser. Wowee. Where was this in the first half of the season when he was in our teams? Bang. Look at that. Yeah, Sanders been good. And it is again. We have another chance for Bontempelli and the likes to score. Kennedy gets left hanging. Poor territory. Kennedy gets a +2. Golden +2 as well. Sheldrick with no disposal. Oh, Roberts. Oh, Fraser's firing. Needs to keep going. It's getting a bit sloppy here, Sydney. Up again. Away they go. Sanders. Oh, needs to get rid of it. Taps it up. Beautiful deft touch to Norton. He's been great today, Sanders. Tapped up. Tries to find Darcy. Just misses everything. Turn over to Florent. Great smother. So Florent has come in for... I'm not sure. Up it goes. Advantage, and Harms is going to just dribble it through. And 4 in a row, the Dogs. It does well, Darcy. Keeps launching at it. Alright. 3 goals to the good now. Are the Dogs? Heaney and Bond all over each other. Oh, Libba. Just can't get over the top to Bontempelli. Florent now. Handballs it forward. Bramble off the deck. Norton with a big dot leap. Yeah, you gotta be worried about him. Now then, Norton's backing himself from here, massages it in, and who else is going to be there? English can't grab it. Bond gets stepped around. Goulden tapped around. McLean drops it. Turnover. Sanders works his way through. Handball over the top. Lob. Puts it inside 50. Roberts. Now where the fuck is Mills? He's looking like he's in that that like Perryman type role style of the year where he's not far enough back to be getting easy ball, but he's also not far enough forward to be in the midfield at the moment. Rampy out for Florent is who it was. Alright, at least Mills gets an easy +6 there. First of the game. Ooh. Heaney does well. It's up Jordan, no longer rocking the tag. Can't do well. Haywood needs to get around. Does well, deliver inside 50. Warner's there, and he's dropped it. Oh, they're going to play it. I don't think he had full control of that. Oh, how's this? Oh, maybe under the arm. He'll take it though, Warner. Can he put it through? He's hung it out left. See this again. Nah, never had it. Wait, there's another slip. it forward to Fraser. Eves the option back. A little bit of kick to kick. So Bontempelli in a 2v1. Roberts gets it. Grundy still doing plenty. Goes back. Melican turns it over. Woo! Goodness. Does well. Now happy just kick it around. Bramble's absolutely racked this quarter. That's bounced. God. Bit of confusion. Still getting away with it. Now, Lob's usually a good user. And there is Norton brings it to ground. And that's all he needs to do sometimes. But that is going to be holding the ball. Just when I start bloody complimenting him. Alright, down the line they go. Ooh, big fly from Francis. Nothing there. Liver lets it out. You don't want to let this in if you're the Dogs here. That's exactly what they do. 2 minutes to go in the quarter. You'd want to get out of it with that 3-goal lead. Does well, Williams. Bit of shake and bake. Blakey. Send out Vandermeer. Oh, deliver it. Yeah, I suppose. It didn't look like a picking up action. Golden good user. Hits up Lloyd. Been good today. Deep inside 50. Down the ground. Grundy. Down below. Oh, quick hands. Now this is the slippy part of the field. 1, 2, 3. Down they go. Oh, Darcy competes. Wakes now Golden with it again. Minute to go. Needs to get back English. Blakey over top. Wants it back. We'll get it back. What a pass! Row bottom, is it going to get there? Oh. Oh, that was an excellent little tap on from Blakey there. Oh. Forward half stoppage. This will test the Dogs. Have conceded a few goals from here the last few quarters. Oh! High tackle on Heaney. It's going to be his 5th. Yeah. Yeah, it's a textbook high tackle. He's going to make this an exciting game by the looks of it, Heaney. Oh, yeah, squeezes it. 5 goals, Heaney. I'm interested to see us hit off the ball from Bramble. Well, from Francis, rather. Ooh. Don't know about that from Francis. Bang! Into the ribs. Huh. Sydney get the free kick out of it. That's bad. Oh, that is bad. I mean, you're not looking behind players, the umpires, I suppose, and this is what the suspensions are meant to do, but... Ooh. Still, that's bad. And there it is. 9 points into the final quarter. Gee, we're going right down the wire. I think, yeah, Francis knows he's in some strife. Right, let's give the points a score as... The points a score, fuck me. The points a look. Scores, whatever you want to call them. Heaney 93 with those 5 goals. Goulden's back to his best, and he's not even tearing a game apart. He's just been good. He's been playing a little bit further back than forward, to be honest, which is a great watch. But his break even was 147, so he'll keep on going down. Errol, obviously, he's trying to have a look at him. There, 71 in his first score, in his first game back. He might be a watch for that M8 because he was the number one was M1 at the start of the season, so he's definitely a watch. Dale kept quiet to a 70 there. Bont moves up to a 70. Warner 68. Main sort of watches. Kennedy still on a 60, so it looks like he's going to drop some coin. Sheldrick 58, might not reach his 80 after all. Mills 51, so he's on track for a 68. We need him to get 80. You know, just put together one quarter for us here. Mills still poor. Darcy 49. Gee, there have been a lot of misses this game. It must be said, people. Yeah, owning some of them. I'm just seeing who the bigger misses are. No one's on Ed Richards. Libba should have gone a while ago. Yeah, Darcy 49. This is why he can't bring it forward. And I said it. I almost said it. I said there'd be a game where he'd have, 1 goal, 13 touches. He's gone the other way. He's had 3 goals, but in the 8 of the disposals that we talked about. Yeah, Mills is a concern. He's got some marks now, I suppose, but still not enough. English 58, he has been off the ground for a bit, but Grundy's had the better of him. Sheldrick 58, low time on ground. He can go. Kennedy's meant to be M1, but he's just gone missing, which we've been waiting rounds on rounds for him to do. But he's going to go down in price if you don't own him like me. Good stuff. The Chad's doing just enough. I guess he's in for a 30, about 100, I want to say. Because that's 32, 33 a quarter. Add that on, he's on for about 100. Bont's on for about 100. Dale is slowed right the fuck down. He'll be lucky if he gets to 100. And then a few up there that no one really owns except Grundy's going to continue on. Fucking God. He's going to 30... How much? 35 odd a quarter? So he could be on for a 150. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Now then, that goal changes everything, I think. Loves a Selly. Gnawing out a bit, yeah. Richards has been invisible today. They dropped the tag on him, I'm pretty sure, and he's still been invisible. Alright, well. They've, bought that speed on ball, which we said was probably taking a toll on our man Mills' scoring. But we are in for a tasty last quarter here. Alright. We go again. We go again. What can the final term throw out for us? Alright. And we're away. Play on. Get it out. Oh. Should have been a free kick beforehand. I think with that block. Anywho. Lloyd inside 50. Who wants it? No. Up we go again. I thought, oh, gee. Oh, gets out with it. Another one. Grundy, what a finish. And he gets it. Oh my God, he's the R2. He's the R2. He is the second rock in the rolling 22. It's not a conversation anymore. What more does he need to do? It's done. It's done. He's on 122 and he's still got a quarter left after. After he goes, yeah. 115, 111, 134, 124, 139, 121. He's on 112 with a quarter to go. He's back. Grundy is fucking back. Oh my God. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. In those games as well. What disposals has he had? He has had 23, 19, 23, 23, 19, 22, and he's on 19 with a quarter to go again. Oh, no. No, no. Oh, Mills loses points. So Mills it's a free kick against for Mills. And it's going to be a saving fucking score for Kennedy. Oh. That's a free kick against. And then it's a free kick for a kick and a goal. That's a 12. Is it 12? Hang on. Yeah. Oh. That's there. That fucking sucks. And he's going to get a handball there as well. And Bont drops one. Oh, that's really dampened my spirits, that. Hayward, Papley sells some candy. Gives him the don't argue. What the fuck is that kick? Oof. Gee, Lloyd out with a mark. Gee, that could have been a 50 the other way. Oh, good kick. Does well now. Where do they go? Tapped forward. Who's going to get it? Kennedy. Not quite. Steps around. Liver. Darcy going to get a kick. Norton with the mark. Where's he going to go from here? Norton. No. Oh, Davidson tries to get a ride. Oh, that's Grundy cramping. Kennedy slipping over. Where's Bont? Alright, Dogs still up by 2 kicks. Bont! Now, alright. Kicking around again. How long have we got? Yeah, still over 15 minutes. Norton intercepts. Anyone there? English! Big spoiler. Heaney in the defensive half now. Stat on there. The Dogs haven't kicked 100 plus points at the SCG since round 7 2008. Geez, 17 year. Cause I nearly said 15 year. Fuck, it's well beyond 2023 now, Bryce. Bont's been nowhere this quarter, unfortunately. Kennedy got that shithouse goal. Dale's going to get some. Richards kicks it. Can't quite get there. Norton versus Melican. Melican does enough. Melican does outstanding, actually. Warner over the top. Now look at this flock of Swans. They can get it out. They do clean from Heaney. Vandermeer gives chase. And McInerney. Oh, has he played on? Still options. And the debutant gets his first goal. And that is ideal. Him or Papley is what you needed there. Even Heaney for a sixth. God. What's he done? Stays in now, the kid. Sometimes that's what you need for your first goal. Just don't think, just throw it on the boot. I know that... yeah, fuck it, I'll bring it back to me. Why not? I'm the only one here. I know that my first goal was just a rolling along the goal face, just stuck my weak foot out off the deck and just straight through the middle. Those are the best ones, the ones you can't overthink. As the young kid Bullock gets one now, Swans are down by 3. Plenty of time left. Melican. Intercepted by Fraser. Liberatore now. Ooh, Darcy picks it off the ground this time. Norton. Fraser. For another. 4 for Fraser. 5 for Heaney. So, yeah, what? Where's Fraser come from and all this? Oh, there he is. Just works off his man. No one tracking him. Yeah. Nicely done. Stay composed there as well, Fraser, I think. A lot of people can panic and just, kick it. But he just kept moving forward, and slaughtered it. Dale throws it on the boot. What's going on back play here? They're still fighting. I don't know what the Sydney fans are booing about. This guy threw a hit on the ball on one of the Bulldogs players. Give it to Bontempelli Davidson! Hines! Oh. My man. Lloyd, where's Mills? Is Mills on the field? Yeah, he is. We're gonna get more of it. Francis, and it's still going. He's going to hold on to Jordan this time. Here they go at it. Francis gets on top. And then Love spins it around. Bont touch. 2 points. Yes. Oh, Kennedy drop mark. Yes. Oh, gets a fucking free kick instead. I'm done. I'm done. Hashtag free kick Kennedy. Hashtag free kick Kennedy. We're making it a thing. Darcy can't get up. Norton. Where the fuck is Mills? Is he still on the bench? Yes. Oh. Yeah, Sheldrick, no. Separated. I wonder what the trainer said. Shit, is that on the full? Alright. Again, just turnover from Sydney. I'm starting to panic a bit here. Move to the final moments. Bond. Haha. Free kick against. Hashtag free kick against Kennedy now. Oh, Hines, my man! No! Now here they come. They just need to get it out, but Dog's too good. Nicely done. Norton needs to get rid of it. Rolls it forward. Kennedy. Don't. Yeah, fucking free kick, Kennedy. That's not 15. More. Now they go wide. He wants to slow it down. Goulden. Shit, he might be a watch for that final M8 spot. Great kick, but where's Mills? Don't tell me he's still on the bench, is he? He's not, but I think he's just come on for Goulden. Anyone there? Jordan! Oh! What a moment that would have been. And now Richards all the way back. Gets first possession in what seems like forever. Bont has been nowhere this quarter. And now Karmas on the field. Great kickers, moving it up. Sanders is in the middle. He's going to go where Bont wants it. 3 against 2. Big 9 minutes. We're not going to be able to check on the scores. Good tackle, Rowbottom. Tap down. Who's there? Warner. Slips. Gets it out. Shell. First one went too far. Corridor gave away a mark. This one obviously straight on the full. Do you reckon maybe he was thinking I need to keep it close to the line when he was kicking that, just in the back of his mind? Gomez! Oh! Norton! Libber! Bond! Oh! And he's going to go for a run. Ooh. Sanders. English. I wonder how good the Ruckman snap is. He's going to drop punt it from here. English. Oh. Just giving Sydney another chance. Mills. Kick. Lovely. Nicely done, Blake. He gathered. He slips. Francis. Hines does well. Inside to Warner. Immediate handball. Libber's going to chase. But Florence only been on there for a quarter. Nice on McLean. Florent again. Oh, imagine this. Gets it forward. No one there. Nearly slips a tackle. Sanders first two. Gonna get out wide and just work it long down the line. West tries to get up, can't quite. Grundy now. West makes it out. He's got Buku. He's got players out. Hines working. Francis back there again. Yeah. Get stoppage. I love how the game they're promoting is the Collingwood v West Coast game tomorrow at 7:30. They do know that there are, like, you know, 2 other games tomorrow before that as well. Dale off, he's been nowhere. That's why I couldn't do it. Two goals behind, 5.5 minutes. A goal would seal it for the Dogs. A goal would add some real excitement for the Swans. Tap forward and away they go. Gives the one to Heaney. Can he hit a target? It's going to be a high tackle on McLean. Where's he going to go now, Hayden? Looking inboard. I think he's just going to have to go long. And he does. Not quite there. Goulden's going to go inboard. Can he make it? And he does. Cunningham. God, Golden's been good. And he's like, they haven't been yapping on about him or anything. It's just... Oh. Wow. If he kicks this, what this would do for the game would set the SCG alight. Ball drop was never there. Yeah, fuck. They need 2 goals. Behinds, no amount of behinds are going to do it in this time frame. Well, they done. Bramble does well. Works it out danger. Sanders needs to pick up. And he does. Panic kick. Richards. That's the mark. Dale finally gets a touch. Francis intercepts. Mills handball instead of a kick. See, and he's running back now. Trying to watch what Mills is doing a little bit, even in the terms of the game. Warner. Jordan over the top. Beautifully read. What's Williams done? Kennedy. And Williams still hurting. Dale now. Is at 15. And long down the line with 3 minutes left. I think they do need a goal. It's the right. Bond, play the mark. Pay it, man. Oh, fuck. I don't know if he's even going to get to 90. Mills gives it up again. Not that it matters, but I'm just disappointed it wasn't a kick. Karmas, take your set shot. Take your set shot, son. Where's Mills? Mills, get moving, lad. Oh. But up it goes again. Well done, Sanders, back with the flight. Williams better now. He's gone. 1 bounce, 2 bounce. Kenny to target. Kicking for the game here, West. West now to seal the game. Tap behind. Still need 2 goals. In 80 seconds. Straight down the middle there, Blakey. Run your full measure and down the middle. Alright. Got to find something here. Great mark. Mills, well done. +5, nice. Golden hits a target. Papley, got to go quick. Who's he going to look for here? Gets there, McLean. Holy. He's got to go. Need more of that from Mills. That might just keep him in my team for another week. Has to kick this. Oh, no. .410 from set shots. Just isn't good enough. 26 scores to 25 in Sydney's favour. 14 to 13 from set shots. Gives Dale a kick as well, just to rub salt in the wounds. Lloyd, imagine this. Papley. Hayward gets it out. They just get the clearance. Get their Mills, 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 get their Mills. Kick, something. Well done. Go back to him. And they get the win. Don't know why Bond celebrated. Fuck all in that last quarter. Damn. Hard going being a Sydney fan in this. A crash out is incoming. Shame that. Really could have been a great 45-second finish, but obviously was not to be. Alright. As always, what were the scores? Kennedy would have climbed up a bit. Grundy would have popped off. Bang. Grundy 137. Goulden announces himself back with a 124. Yeah, he'll be in that mix. That walks him straight into my rolling 22. So he'll come in over the likes of a... He'll come in that last slot over a... So it'd be in, what? Over Butters, over Anderson, over Hewitt, McCluggage, Dunkley, Sarong, Merritt. Yeah, he'll just take that spot. So he'll... Because I had Butters at M7, and then Anderson, Hewitt, McCluggage, Dunkley, Sarong, Merritt, Sinclair, you know, a few of those, like your Holmeses, your, who else is there that's a defender mid as well? I feel like I'm missing someone. Anyway, in that sort, but he pushes Butters down into that, and then takes it himself in there. Alright, Norton looked like Norton of old, if I can say that. 12 marks, a lot of contested ones in there too. 3 goals. Could have been even bigger. 5 goals for Heaney. And he still doesn't break a 120, so that rules him way out for mine. Fraser 4 goals, 116. But we're looking for our rolling players here. Dale unfortunately gets up to a 90. I really would have loved another 70 from him the way he was going in his third quarter, but if you told me he'd only get 90 at the start of the game, I would have been A-okay with that. Warner and Kennedy both get to 89 as well. How much did Kennedy... You know, I'll have a check how much each of them got in the last quarter as well. I was up and about in that last quarter just before, but been well and truly shut down, unfortunately. So... We'll start with, if my app refreshes for me. Thank you, AFL. Nope, doesn't want to refresh. That's going to be a restart. But yeah, I was really up and about because, you know, Dale was on like a 60 or 70. Warner was always actually doing okay. Kennedy was also on about a 50 or 60 type score. You know, and they've just pulled out this one big quarter to screw me over. So what are we looking at? We're looking at Dale with a 20-point quarter, I suppose. 26-point second half, so I cannot be mad at that at all. It's a bit unfair for me. Warner, 17 points in the last quarter, so can't be mad at that either. Kennedy, 29, and fucking... however many of it... 6 for the goal, 3 for the kick, and 3 for the... 12 of it was from that one fucking 50-meter penalty as well. Do they get the free kick 4 in those? Yeah, they do. Fuck's sake. Anyway, so yeah, 29 means he was on 60 at quarter time, but 89's okay for what people are paying for him and what they're going to lose. Well, I'm not. Sheldrick gets a 76 for the mid prices, but like I said, we're talking about keepers here. Bontempelli 76. And if we want to talk about fucking fourth quarters, he had a 6. He had a handball and a tackle. He was on track for, what, 21, 26, 23. At least 100, you know? 100 would have been nice. Maybe even high 90s for 76. It's just shit house from Bont. And, yeah, I mean, after the Bulldogs bye, I was content on trading in one of their one of their keepers, either Dale, who might not have been there, which I didn't go him. Kennedy could have, and Bont, and I went Bont, and that's fucked me. Mills 67 down there. A lot of people trade him in, myself included. His break-even was 63, so he should go up, but that's just horrendous. I don't want to see more of that from Mills. Richards, 64, no one's going to be keeping him. 56 for Sam Darcy. He is a key forward, people. This is AFL fantasy. I know he's good. I know he kicks goals. But he is a key forward in your run home. You want those forwards that are getting centre bounces, you know, all over the field, getting uncontested marks and stuff, and he's just not that. And that's pretty much it for those kinds of players. I tell you what, I'll be back in just a moment, I think, and then I might finish off rolling through the rolling best 22. So educate yourself on the commandments. I'll be just a moment. Have a read over these. Alright, thank you for bearing with me. People, when you do a 3-hour watch-along stream with no toilet breaks, and the game finishes, kind of want to get there as soon as you can. But for now, I'm going to get off this screen because we sort of know what the score was, and we'll just head over for a little bit to the AFL fantasy team. So we went through defenders, went through the mids. I'll race through it for those that are just tuning in after the game or whatnot. So in our defense, we had Wanganeen, Millera, Sheasel, Zorko, Rosie, Naz, Whitfield, Rosie, Sheasel, Zorko. Okay, there we go. And then could be any of either Sinclair, Holmes, Ash, Dale. I didn't mention Josh Dacos. He could be in there as well. But yeah, I've got 5 of them. Just need to secure that last one. And I leant towards Holmes because of the fixtures on his run home. 2 Richmonds, a St Kilda, and a North Melbourne and Essendon. You know, I think, well, they don't have a top 4 side, that's for sure. But Geelong's run home is juicy, which is why I've gone with him, I think. Midfielders, so we have, Brayshaw, Dacos, Bond, please, if he wants to actually turn up. Tom Green, Dawson in there, that's 5. I think I go Caldwell for 6. Goulden now for 7. How good was he today? My. And that's just his general game. That wasn't him shooting the lights out as well. And he dropped a 124. He's barely even going to go down price. But yeah, he is back. And we'll be getting him at value as well, hopefully. And then that last spot is really between Butters. So that's a 7. in Dawson, Brayshaw, Caldwell, Bontempelli, Tom Green, Dacos, and Goulden. And then that last spot goes between an Anderson, a Hewitt, a McCluggage, a Dunkley, a Sarong, a Merritt. I'm hoping for Merritt in the near future Merritt. And then probably beyond that, I'm leaning towards a Dunkley. But you beat the judge. All of them are good picks. But each have their sort of positives and negatives. Ruckman, it was close before, but Gawn's number 1 and Grundy's number 2. It's that simple now, I think. If you made the switch of Gawn over to Grundy on that bye, I just absolutely applaud you in that. As an outstanding, possibly a season, well, if you're in the top 100 and whatnot, that is the kind of sort of, winning move that really gets you up the ranks. So I'm just having a check as to what I did that week and why I didn't do that. Going on the bye, Ashcroft, Rank, and Hardiman all had to. Ashcroft didn't have to go, but I would have been missing out on one of Sheasel, Jackson, or McKercher, which, I mean, they all a 116, a 99 for Colby, and that score for Jackson last week. So yeah, I couldn't do it. But if you're better organised than me and had Sheasel and McKercher like you probably should have, that's a season-winning move right there. So well done. Gawn and Gawn and Grundy for the top 2. I think post-buys, they're going to dominate. And then R3s and whatnot, that's where your Jerry, English, Marshall, maybe Darcy Cameron even might be sitting. What did English go today? An 80, yeah. Not good enough for his price, unfortunately, for Tim. Forwards, I'll wrap it up quickly, but we have a Bailey Smith in there. We have a Nick Martin. We have a Kennedy. Still, after score got saved, but he's going to start going down in price rapidly, which I absolutely love. I'll hopefully pick him up for 900 odd K in that sort of realm. Jackson, I back to be in there, even if he's second fucking rock. I haven't said anything on this. I'm probably going to put a tweet about it. What the fuck are Fremantle doing bringing Sean Darcy back? This guy's just dominated. He said, this is my spot. This is what I'm going to give you when you leave it to me. Kicks goals, dominates hit out, gets his fair share of possessions, and they think he needs help. Like, just... even mentally, what message is that sending to your player, to your young, up-and-coming 23-year-old ruckman, who's already sort of there? I think it's just so stupid of Fremantle. The whole Sean Darcy contract thing, which would probably force him into it, was stupid from Fremantle. And it's probably going to fuck up my fantasy team as well, because he was getting midfield time. I could see him going forward after he showed what he can do when he's playing inside 50 with those 3 goals last week. I just hope they don't split the time too heavily. I can actually have a look at the what the split is when they're both playing, if you bear with me, on Luke Jackson when our man Sean Darcy's there. Where are we looking? Here we are. Fremantle. So Jackson in the game, Darcy's there, he gets 76%, a 43% when Darcy's there, a 61, a 57, and then the games where he's not there, it's, I see a 91, an 86, an 84, a 92, another 92, oh no, he was there that game, and then obviously the 90 last week, so a lot less centre bounces for our man Luke. But anywho, bit of a tangent there. He's still going to be in your forward line because he might even play midfield when Darcy is in there, which is what they did in that recent game, I must say, against... I can't remember in round... Is that 12 before their bye? Was that St... No, they got St Kilda this week. Round 12. Who'd they verse? I suppose I can just look it up on their card, can't I? Against the Suns, against Wits, when he scored a 116. But that's because he wasn't head-on against Wits. So hopefully they do something similar to that. I can see him running at 100 easily. So him, Petrarca in there as well. So just to go over it again, that's Smith, Martin, Jackson, Petrarca, and Kennedy. And then it's that last spot again between the likes of your McRae, your Myers, your Caleb Daniel, your Dylan Moores types. Who's looked good these last few weeks before the bye, which is why I've jumped on him. And yeah, that's your 6. Am I forgetting anyone in that out of the forwards? Position forward. No, I don't think Warner or Darcy are going to be that guy for you, averaging that sort of 100. Don't think Rankin's going to get back there. Nah, no one else I can really see there upholding it. So yeah, Myers, McRae, Daniel Moore, and could say Horn Francis, but I don't know what the fuck's going on with him at the moment. He's going to be like 700k. 52% time on ground. Yeah, crazy. I don't know. He's going to be dropping cash like crazy, so he might even be a nice little budget player to bring in. He can play midfield too. There you go. Might be straight swapping like a Sam Berry for him or something in a few weeks. But that's it for the last time before I send you all on your way. I'll just give it one more over the rolling 22 and then, yeah, wish you well on your way on your weekend. So, we have Millerer, Whitfield, Rosie, Sheasel, Zorko, and Holmes for me, if we're going to put it down to what I think. But you could also say closely followed by Sinclair, Dale, Ash, Dacos. 8 midfielders are going to be now Goulden, Dawson, Brayshaw, Caldwell, Bont, Tom Green, Nick Dacos, and I'm going to say Zach Merritt. I'm going to back the boy in, but also closely followed by an Anderson, Butters, Hewitt, Dunkley, Sarong, maybe even McCluggage, that type. Rucks, I'm going to say Gorn and Grundy. But still also closely followed by your Jerry's, English, Marshalls, and Darcy Cameron. And lastly for the forwards, we have Bailey Smith, Nick Martin, Matt Kennedy, Jackson, Petrarca. Yeah, that's them. And then I'm going to back in Dylan Moore because he was a lock at the start of the season for it to get back to his best. But then the likes of Daniel, McRae, Horn Francis, Myers, possibly Warner, possibly Darcy, but take Warner and Darcy with a pinch of salt behind them. So that's my thoughts, all things considered. I'm going to go cry thinking about Bontempelli's score. Thank God I didn't put the vice on him, to be honest. Fuck me. Look. So Rosie did well, and I was 60 for Mill, 60 for Liddy, and a 70 for Bond. If you told me Liddy would have scored freaking within 11 on Bontempelli, I would have called you absolutely crazy. So for me this week, I'm going Jerry into Dacos because I think Jerry's due for one. Hawthorn are usually pretty good for a ruckman. I can get that up at the moment. What kind of stat are they for a ruckman against Hawthorn? They're a green, okay? They're not a dark green. They're not a dark green like a Hawthorn, a Giants, a Richmond, or a Port? Where's West Coast in that? Oh, okay. West Coast is standard, apparently, according to the raw numbers. Yeah. You just score 8.2% on their average, so that'd be nice. It's worth it. And then, into day course, he won't get tagged, and that's a dark green matchup for the inside mids. I'm actually going to have a check on our man Dylan Moore while we're here for his... Okay, so he's not really getting centre-bounce numbers. Shit, can I afford to go to McRae instead? Oh, what are you doing, Bryso? What are you doing? I could, just for the raw centre bounces, but McRae, other than that, yeah, 150 and that 130 goes 80, 60, 80, 90, 70, 80, 80, 100. So he might be getting back into the groove of things. I don't like it. My mate Nathan was saying he was going to be F1 for this season. I don't think he foresaw what Bailey Smith was going to do. So that's a watch. What was Dylan Moore doing in 2024 with his attendances? Yeah, same as he was last year. So it's not unusual. It's not unusual to not be doing centre bounces for Dylan Moore. So yeah, maybe that's just what I'll have to sort of come to terms with him. Still a value, still an extreme fucking value. 800k for a guy that started it. Yeah, what did he start at this season? He started at 944k, I think that'd be. So he's worst case I can flip off him, to be honest. It's not like I'm gonna lose money. Pray for me not owning Dawson. That 132 break even. I'm hoping he pulls out a legacy Matt Kennedy-esque fucking 80 or whatever it was today. Or 89, 86. Something like that. But yeah, we'll have a look at North and then roll into Dacos if he's not impressing. I'm actually going to be at the cinemas that time, so I need to make sure the alarms are on. I'm really, really yapping to end this stream off, but that's where I'm at with that. Trade for next week. I think we'll see how Berry goes. He might be able to stay for a little bit longer if he pumps out another 123 like he did against West Coast, since they're versing Richmond. These are the kinds of games that he might get the chance to dominate. Long is starting to top out, so I'll be fine with seeing him out. Even Daniel can move on, possibly, depending on what he scores. Yeah, so after this week, it'll be Miller, Sheasel, Rosie, Sinclair, Mills, and Zorko. Then Holmes will go down here, and it'll be Brayshaw, Dacos, Bont, Long, McKercher, Berry, Merritt, and Holmes. So Berry will still be on field, so he'll probably have to go. Can afford to have the rookies off. Gordon Jerry, obviously, and then we'll have G. Smith, Martin, Daniel Moore, Petrarca, and Jackson. So I have the chance to go really big next week, get myself someone at a discount. I'm leaning towards Tom Green at the moment. So I think in planning that, I need to make up, what's that? Let's call it a mil for Green. Let's call it 1.25 mil. So I need to make a mil here. Could be, yeah, one of these topped out mid prices, like a Daniel, like a Daniel. Yeah, a Berry, if he can go up a little bit for me, and a Boxall, a Johnson, another rookie like that. Even a fucking Bosslinger can go. A Butler, and then, yeah, that'll be Green and another rookie to come into my midfield to take over that Berry slot, and I'll be on the home fucking straight on the way home, to be honest. 16,500 with what I'm at left. I'm okay with that. So, thank you for joining me on this stream, everyone, keeping me company. I love to see it. I had a few comments in here today as well. I'll make a little intimate thing with everyone. Oh, you get to see my room. That's embarrassing. But yeah, thanks for joining. Shame about the ending for that game. Could have been closer. Shame about the scores as well. No one really went off unless you're a Grundy owner. Then fair praise to you. Follow me down here at BK_IFS. If you're not subscribed or following the Insight Fantasy Sports accounts as well, then make sure you're doing that too. They've been absolutely pumping it out on the Supercoach, if that's more your sort of thing. I know we've got a bit of a following in that as well. Yeah, I think they're the 5th highest league at the moment, high scoring league as well in that. So it's a real good community to be a part of. The boys are always a good time. I'll be uploading my preview episodes on a Wednesday morning or Wednesday sometime during the day. At this rate, onto YouTube and Spotify under Inside AFL Fantasy on there, if that's where you like to get your podcast, or we have a bit of a chat. Yeah, tweet at me any questions, whatnot. I'm just like you guys, trying to go through my fantasy, talk about, and just have a whole lot of fun with it as well. So thanks for watching, and good luck with your weeks, and I will see you next week, hopefully with a few big green arrows. Cheers, guys.